Well, everyone, I got a very special VHS update that I'm going to be doing, and it's a brand new Sesame Street VHS that I've gotten that I have never gotten before, nor have I ever seen one, because it's extremely rare to get. Random House copies of the video are much more common, but this is extremely rare for a Sony Wonder release. But this is the 1999 VHS version of Count It Higher, Great Music Videos from Sesame Street. Originally released in 1988 under the My Sesame Street home video lineup. And it was released originally back in 1988 by Random House Home Video. And then, for some reason, Sony Wonder did not put this out on VHS until 1999. Most of the VHS tapes that Sony Wonder put out that were originally from the My Sesame Street home video line were released in 1996. But this VHS is a major exception. Let's see. The description says, "We want our SMV, Sesame Music Video, that is. Join the Count and his friends for a countdown of some of the hottest hits on the street. Which street? Sesame Street, of course. Songs include 10 Commandments of Health, Doo-Wop Pop, which is also on the Best of Kermit on Sesame Street, ZZ Blues, Honk Around the Clock, Letter B Song, Wet Paint, Do the Rubber Duck, and Count It Higher." Approximately 30 minutes long. Now, I'm going to be doing a comparison between the labels for these other Sesame Street titles from the My Sesame Street home video lines. For learning about letters, it looks like this. And it's got Cookie Monster in the label with the My Sesame Street home video logo, because it's a 1996 VHS. For learning about numbers, that was also originally released in 1986, just like learning about letters. It was also re-released by Sony Wonder in 1996, and the label looks like this. It's also got Cookie Monster taking a bite out of the street sign and the My Sesame Street home video logo in the label. I have two different copies of the Best of Elmo, but I'm only going to show off one of them. For the Best of Elmo, the sticker label copies of the 1996 VHS would usually look like this, with Cookie Monster in the label with the My Sesame Street home video logo in the label, with Cookie Monster taking a bite out of the street sign. And occasionally, there exists Sesame Workshop reprints that replace the My Sesame Street home video logo with the Sesame Street sign in the label, and update the tape master with the 2000 Sesame Workshop Red Roof and Purple House and Sesame Street home video logos with the word 123 at the top, which is also on the DVD version. But the 96 VHS version, this particular one, still has the 83 Children's Television Workshop Sparks logo with the bells clanging tune, and the 1986 My Sesame Street home video logo with Cookie Monster taking a bite out of the street sign, but with the Calypso version of the Sesame Street theme playing over it, and Cookie Monster's voiceovers are not heard. But on learning about letters and learning about numbers, it's got the harmonica theme playing over the My Sesame Street home video logo, and Cookie Monster does say delicious, but my particular copy of Learning About Letters does not have the CTW logo before it, and my copy of Learning About Numbers has the 83 Children's Television Workshop logo with the electronic synthesized sounds. Right after the Sony Wonder logo. And the bells clanging tune also appears after the Sony Wonder logo on the Best of Elmo. But for Count It Higher, we are going to test it and see what that has. So, now the label for Count It Higher is completely different. Being a 1999 VHS, it's got the Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo in the label from 1997, and the Sesame Street sign with the word CTW on it. It does not have Cookie Monster taking a bite out of the street sign in the label. And I colored it red, just like with learning about numbers. Now let's pop it in. Let's see what this VHS of Count It Higher uses. Now, most Sony Wonder reissues of releases from the My Sesame Street home video lineup keep the 1983 Children's Television Workshop Sparks logo and My Sesame Street home video logo intact. But for this VHS of Count It Higher, it's a very special exception. Because take a look at what CTW logo comes next after the Sony Wonder logo. It's going to be a different Children's Television Workshop logo. It's not the Sparks one. See for yourself. And what you just saw here was the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo without the word Play It Smart. And the 1996 Sesame Street home video logo with the word CTW added on top of the sign was used. I had to stop there because the Sesame Street theme was playing in the background, and that's a copyrighted song, so... But after that, we get the Sesame Street home video and audio trailer and Sesame Street CD and cassette trailer. And the Please Stay Tuned screen, and then we go right to the title card without the My Sesame Street home video logo on it. So, yeah, that was my VHS update that I had of a brand new Sesame Street VHS that I got.